Today, we're exploring a question many parents and entrepreneurs wrestle with: how to pass on wealth to the next generation. Should it really go to children, or is there a broader responsibility?
That's a huge question. Traditionally, inheritance meant leaving property to your kids. But in this new paradigm, the concept of mine itself is shifting.
Exactly. The idea is that wealth isn't purely individual. It's created through society, workers, and shared resources. So, can we really call it private property in the strict sense?
Right, and that's why some thinkers suggest inheritance shouldn't automatically go to children. Instead, disciples, or those with the right mindset, might be better suited to carry it forward.
But that sounds radical. Many would ask, if I worked my whole life to build something, why shouldn't my kids benefit?
True, but here's the catch. Simply giving money can actually harm children. It can take away their chance to find their own path, leaving them dependent instead of independent.
Like giving them wings but clipping their ability to fly. It feels helpful but can end up being destructive.
Exactly. Real parental responsibility is not piling wealth into their hands, but guiding them toward a life lived rightly. That's a much harder gift to give.
And there's also a spiritual layer here. The teaching suggests if wealth is misused by heirs, both giver and receiver share the consequences, even after death.
That's a powerful thought. It means inheritance isn't just a financial decision, but a moral and spiritual one.
Which brings us back to disciples. A disciple, in this sense, isn't just a student. It's someone with high ideals who can steward wealth responsibly for the good of society.
Yes, and if no such disciple exists, then the state may need to take stewardship, recognizing part of it as family merit, but directing the rest toward the collective.
That's a very different model from dividing assets among children. But maybe it answers why so much conflict arises in families over inheritance. Because the system itself may be flawed.
And when families fight over yours and mine, history shows it can even escalate to wars between nations. Ownership disputes magnified.
Which is why shifting the paradigm matters. If people see wealth as shared responsibility, not just private property, then maybe fewer conflicts arise.
It's challenging, though. Imagine telling parents their children won't automatically inherit. That shakes cultural traditions deeply.
True, but maybe the real inheritance parents should leave is not wealth, but the ability to live rightly, an education of values, responsibility, and service.
Yes, because if wealth is given without wisdom, it destroys. If wisdom is given, wealth may not even be necessary.
That's a thought worth leaving our listeners with. Is the greatest inheritance money, or is it the strength to live a just and meaningful life?
And if you had to choose only one for your children, which would it be? That's the real question.